Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a quick look here at BNB, seeing what's going on with this guy. Boy, it is super strong right now, contrary to the rest of the market. Bitcoin's pulling back, BNB's cranking. What's going on? There's got to be something up with that. Likely a fundamental catalyst. In fact, I think I saw something online about BNB, but we're going to look at strictly at the charts, kind of see what's going on. We're going to jump into the back-end data too here and just kind of see where we're at with liquidation data, because it's always impressive to see liquidation data on coins like this. We're going to go with a little bit larger of a time frame, 7 days, and kind of see where we're at. So there's a lot of liquidation here. Oh my gosh, poor shorts. So folks shorting right there about 276, 277, and woke up to a pretty bad day this morning. I'm so sorry for you. Sorry for your loss. But again, it's not the market to be shorting. So if you're going to be shorting, use extreme confidence that you're going to be able to be profitable. When a coin goes range bound like this, that is not a reason to take a short. Okay. Again, just my friendly advice, but what do I know? Okay, so we can see here, massive amount of liquidation. Let's jump into a couple of things here first and kind of see where we're at. We're going to look at the daily time frame and work our way down. Oh, quick congrats too, because BNB was one of the trades we took profit on. Albeit an older trade, we still did pretty awesome. Matic, we hit 84% in 1 month here this morning. 3 days for a graph, 52%. BNB, there it is, 93% in 2.5 months. Hey, I'm fine by that, by the way. I don't care what anyone says. That's nice for a 5x leverage trade. SKL, 6x leverage trade, 2.5 trading days, 111%. And of course, nice little gala long there 4 days ago, roughly 65%. Congrats to our community members. Absolutely love seeing that. And that made our Christmas a little easier, wasn't it? Nice to be like having the day off, relaxing with your family, getting all these profit targets. I particularly like that. So anyways, what I want to talk about on the daily here is this ascending trend and see, first of all, where we're at. We got a nice little reset here with this consolidation here. We can see this is an ugly one, but it is a cup and handle nonetheless. You see the price action retests its previous resistance, comes back down, and handles out for the upside, okay? And the reason why that happens is because there's a lot of resistance here. It's like, no, we're not willing to let the price go past that. Bears are also saying we're not willing to let the price go through here. However, price comes down here, they squeeze the heck out of the bears, and then instantly those shorts turn into long positions and the price goes up. Okay, it's called hedging your short with a long. That's a very common occurrence. That's why short squeezes occur so violently, if you will. And they're more likely to go up than down. Long squeezes can occur as well. It's just people are more likely to flip bullish than they are bearish because there's less risk in a long than a short position. There's less risk in the market right now taking a long versus a short position. You see the theme here? Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, so daily time frame. Let's look at the moving averages and see where we're at. Looking pretty good here with this ascending trend. We're still on the bullish side of things here. Stochastic swing to the upside here on the RSI soon, but hasn't fully hit yet. Traditional RSI is up. Money flow index is kind of hanging out. I would prefer the money flow index to be higher because that means that we have a lot of money in a short amount of time here, which could result in the price pulling back. But again, smaller time frames will tell us a little bit more. Converging on the MACD, literally everything on the daily time frame, -1, I feel really good about. Okay, so we are like 9 out of 10. Reasons to say, the upside is a much better option than a downside here. And what I mean by that is just, long versus short, right? Try not to short coins. I know this seems very juicy just because it's overextended and Bitcoin's pulling back. That should essentially result in a pullback from BNB, but we never truly know. Okay, you're more statistically probable to take profits to the upside than you are to the downside in this market. Having said that, RSI, money flow index is high. We like to see this. MFI is higher than the RSI. Basically just means that the price action is normalizing itself here and the money's flowing in higher. And it really just tells us in the last, 14 candles, roughly 2.5 trading days, we're looking pretty good here on the 4-hour time frame. Stochastic swing to the downside, potentially a divergence, but you got to keep in mind that's the first, not the second, a little less impactful. However, we're at an 8 on TD sequential. It does imply that we've moved about 32 hours in the same direction. So in 4 more hours, hypothetically, we could see the price pull back. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen with all the money flowing into this coin, but again, stranger things can happen. If the price does pull back, keep in mind, these are the levels we're going to focus on. The most obvious seems 272 here. Okay, in other words, that's the most recent high that plateaued out and we couldn't pass that level. But you look how many attempts to break through that level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the 14th attempt broke. Okay, so when you see a price action getting this close to a resistance level, it's pretty obvious the price is going to break through that level at one point or another if it continues to retest, okay? So right here, when we start to swing up, that would be a perfect entry. I know hindsight's 2020, and I wasn't observing the market yesterday anyways for the holiday, but so I would have been paying attention to something like that if this was on my radar, okay? Having said that, 0.5, 262, and 253 are also secondary and tertiary targets for dollar cost average. To quickly note, we have concentration liquidation at 260, so that puts us right here in this range. So just know a lot of liquidation just below 262. Okay, so we got a decent amount of support. I think there's a less likelihood that price action is going to pull back that far. Once more, just preparing you for the worst case scenario. Taking a look at the hourly, let's quickly confirm we are absolutely on the bullish, the right side of tracks here. No reason to short at all. And I would just recommend not shorting, period. Again, I have to reiterate that and say that multiple times because people may just, I don't know, fast forward through the good stuff, or they just kind of hear what they want to hear. But just because, you know, I might not want to take a long position at the top doesn't mean you just instantly open a short position. There's a thing called confirmation, and that's that gray area that we like to thrive in and wait for confirmation. We don't have confirmation to go to the downside, right? Hypothetically, this will be our confirmation for a short, okay? I know people stress out about this too, like, why take a short at 280 when you could take a short at 290? Well, sorry, it doesn't always work out that way. The price doesn't always pull back, okay? If it gets to that level, we're going to confirm on other things as well that we want to take a short position. Again, constantly reevaluating, not necessarily just taking surface value and rolling with it, okay? Again, I set alerts throughout the day. I may analyze 30 to 40 charts a day, and I may only find 1 or 2 good trades, okay? Again, that's just me being selective, but also I'm looking for reasons not to take a trade, and there's no reason to take a short right now. Is this a reason to take a long? To me, no, personally, not, because I would much rather see the price pull back to a recent support level and take a long there instead of jumping into the top here, because the price may not continue higher, but again, it has more propensity to do so based on what we've seen so far, right? So if you keep picking up on the common theme here, the theme for the day and the week, and perhaps even the rest of the year, likely, is do not short this coin, all right? Thanks, I hope that made sense. Other than that, the other thing that's important too, because I get a lot of community members new to our Discord coming over asking for, you know, a good KYC or exchange that doesn't offer or require KYC or VPN. Don't have to look any further. Bitunix has got you covered. Link down below for exclusive benefit if you use my link to register for up to $5,500 in rewards. It's awesome. You just deposit and trade with the exchange. Phenomenal exchange, by the way, and you get some significant benefits. So thanks again, Bitunix, for providing great options to our community members. And again, Merry Christmas, belated Merry Christmas to my my Crypto Cash family. Greatly appreciate you all. And again, thanks for the awesome feedback on the signals. I'm happy to hear it's working well for you. We'll have some new ones coming up here soon. We probably want to wait for Bitcoin to bottom out first before we try anything. Because again, at this point, we're in this strange little transition for Bitcoin because we lost some key levels. Okay. Again, watch my Bitcoin video if you're curious what I mean by that. But at this point here, we're in good shape here, all things considered. Thanks again for watching. We'll look forward to seeing the next one.